Hi guys, my name is Selena, and today I will be exploring how personality can be understood through behavioral and social learning theories, and I'll be using Cady Heron from Mean Girls as our example. So I'll cover ideas from B.F. Skinner and Albert Bandura. I can show how these theories explain how Cady develops a personality throughout the movie. So first we'll get into our key theorists, and the first one we're going to start with is B.F. Skinner. B.F. Skinner focused on observable behavior. So, unlike other theorists who studied traits or the unconscious or the theory of self concept, Skinner argued that personality is shaped by past rewards and punishments, a process called operant conditioning. He claimed that our behavior is not random, but it is learned based on consequences. Our next theorist is Albert Bandura, who built on the findings of Skinner, but he added the concept of cognition. He said that we don't just react to rewards and punishments, but we also learn by observing others. He proposed that personality develops through the interaction of personal factors like thoughts and emotions, behavior, and the environment. So the first concept we're going to get into with some examples from the movie is operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is where behavior is reinforced or discouraged by its consequences. For example, Katie starts copying the plastics, dressing like them, gossiping, and acting more confident. We see Katie say to herself in a voiceover, the more people you talk to, the more people you can have as friends. Popularity and attention act as a reward, which reinforces her new behavior. She also pretends to be bad at math to get Aaron Samuel's attention. She quotes, I pretended to be bad at math so that he would talk to me. Positive feedback from Aaron reinforces this dishonest behavior. This shows how Skinner's idea of consequences shaping behavior explains Katie's personality changes. Because we see at the start of the film she's actually quite bright and she's good at math, but that doesn't really get her the attention that she wants from Aaron Samuels. But she finds that her behavior of being bad at math or pretending to be bad at math does get her the reward of talking to who she wants to talk to. Our next concept is observational learning, which is learning through watching others and noticing their actions and their outcomes. And then we imitate them. So Katie observes Regina and the plastics and sees how much influence they have. Katie notices that dominance and social power are rewarded, which motivates her to copy all these behaviors. She doesn't just watch, she starts copying the plastics physically. She wears pink on Wednesdays, styles her hair like Regina, but she also adopts her mannerisms. We see her say, I know I may seem like I was being a bitch, but that's only because I was acting like a bitch. Katie is not just copying this behavior anymore. She also reshaped her whole personality by modeling Regina. We see that, Regina even says to her, they say you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hot version of me. Or another quote, I, I invented her. You know what I mean? This shows that, observational learning can completely transform a person's behavior, and personality, and highlights how much role models such as, a Regina George, and social context can have on who we become. Our next concept is vicarious reinforcement, which is similar to observational learning, but it's got a key difference. Vicarious reinforcement is learning by observing others' outcomes rather than their actions. So if someone else is rewarded for a behavior, we are more likely to copy that behavior, but if they were punished, we are more than likely to avoid it. We see this when Regina and the plastics have the rules for who can sit with them and what rules the plastics have to follow, such as track pants can only be worn on a Friday, or you can't wear a ponytail more than once a week. Katie observes the consequences of these, such as not being able to sit with them and not being popular, so she learns to conform to these ideas. She also hears Damien say to her, you can't join mathletes, it's social suicide. She learns that certain people's actions are punished by being exiled and ridiculed and made fun of, and certain behaviors are rewarded, and she wants to stay in the rewarded part and be popular with the plastics. This shows that we don't always need to experience the rewards or punishments ourselves, but we can just watch others and that can shape our behavior. So in conclusion, Skinner's operant conditioning explains how rewards and punishment are shaped, they shape Katie's behavior, while Bandura's social learning theory shows how She learns by observing others and like interacting with the environment. Together, these theories like illustrate how her personality can develop from a shy, naive girl to someone who navigates the complex social hierarchy of high school. Through Mean Girls, we see that personality is not fixed, but it is learned and observed and shaped by consequences and context. Thanks, guys.